In part 4 of this miniseries, our initial plan was to go back behind the stairs and focus on the rooms instead of the hallway like in previous episodes. However, the sensitives from our last episode advised us to stay away from behind the stairs for now, and only to have a single camera facing towards the doorway at the end of the hallway behind the stairs. Leaving the downstairs area unattended for now, we move upstairs and document the existing spirits and their connections and opinions of the entity downstairs. We also have the chance to talk to another sensitive about the entity behind the stairs, and later we'll go behind the stairs for a brief time. These are our paranormal experiences. What we have captured here is some sort of anomaly, although we're not entirely certain since it could be dust or some sort of contamination. However, the anomaly seems to move all at once, and what I mean by that is that the anomalies, multiple of them, move at the same time across the screen, giving off the impression of more of a figure rather than specks of dust randomly floating through the air. Here is the anomaly again in black and white to make it slightly easier. We leave this one up to you.
Are you happy with people coming into your room?
I ask if she's normally happy with people coming into the room.
Are you normally happy when people come into your room?
I'm sure, I swear she was, you said yes.
No one really asks me about that.
Well, when they do ask if, they ask if she wants us to leave.
Would you like us to leave, Sarah?
I don't know.
Respect your wishes. Us to leave.
There's definitely something up here, Ben. I can feel it. I'm starting to shake. We was asked to leave. Sarah said she didn't want us in the room. And Ben and I can feel something like here. It's sort of gone now, but it felt like really bad like a moment ago.
You would obviously remember us from last night, yes? You remember us from last night? Did you like those people who were talking to you last night? Andrew? No.
Who did it say was Dave was talking to? I missed that.
Was all the information you gave was correct? Did you give all correct information last night?
Oh, it's back.
So, can you point to me? Can
Oh,
you
no, I feel shit.
in the direction you are standing, Dave? So behind us. Sorry.
It feels as like it's just keeps going past.
Oh, look at a spike, I think.
Are you pacing the map? Are you circling yours?
Wasn't it going back and forth with it, wasn't it?
Circling.
Yeah.
Does it feel like it's sort of the wind's like doing this, or your back?
Yeah.
Like that? I don't know if that's like.
No, it's not. Yeah.
So, Dave, you weren't really a doctor, you were a doctor's assistant, yes? So you had a mentor that taught you everything you knew.
Spike.
That was very small. Did you enjoy looking after all the patients?
Was it because it was traumatizing?
Why?
Dave, you're making our meters light up at the moment.
It's like a hit to spike again.
I don't know, miss that.
They're very small spikes.
Yeah.
When you speak, does it make this spike? Okay, so it's like a burst of energy.
Yeah.
And then go back.
Any windows open over there?
You guys move. No.
No, it feels like we're coming over here.
Yeah. That's what I mean. When I was up there before, it was like coming around. Yeah. It's.
Dave, do you like communicating with people that come here?
At the same time, a similar bang is captured downstairs, accompanied by an unexplained anomaly. This isn't the only time that banging has occurred around the stairs. One of TMH's own guests while on tour captured this unexplained anomaly.
Do you like that?
Yeah. What?
It's like a little bang.
Here's it.
Did you see who made that little bang just then? Like just up the hallway. Was that you making the banging noise? It was like just a little tiny.
Yeah.
Is that another one?
Mm.
You make another bang, Dave.
Is that on?
That was another one.
Yeah.
It's not like it's far away, it's just Up there. Right there.
That's my stomach.
No, I've heard something before that, so like over there and then just like a floorboard, like when you step on a floorboard it sort of flexes. It sounds like that. Are they in the other room speaking to Mandy or Alice, David? Just wanted to know. What's that noise?
Dave, can you point towards in the direction
Ooh.
where the bang's coming from?
Cold.
Yeah.
Really cold.
Oh wow.
That's really cold.
really.
That's so cold.
Oh my god.
It could be just a draft, but that was.
No, that was. Oh, I got emotional then.
Did you pass through stands in? Did you walk by them? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, from here we can step outside.
No, she's good. Are you feeding off our energy?
But yes.
Yeah, because my face is feeling
Yeah,
hot.
I feel very cold. I feel my arms really cold.
My arm's cold, my back's cold, but
Like
my face is boiling.
Like it's really cold, like super icy.
Yeah.
Dave, can you move on the do any
Can you straighten them back up, Dave? Is that alright? What I said? You don't have to at all. Just
Here it goes.
it's very slow. You can use that energy.
Yeah.
You keep using it. We've got a spike then too. It wasn't like this cold when I was first sitting here either. It was like there was nothing, no breezes or
No.
clouds. Just really, really cold. Now all of a sudden. And it doesn't seem too windy either outside. David, do you see this place as like a ruin? Is it all like wrecked and stuff? Okay, so he sort of sees how it is at the moment.
Yeah.
He's playing.
Do you know what the year is, Dave? Just doubting from that Robert Spark.
Say no.
Say no. It's good to know actually playing with me at Spark and they're playing with Mandy, not Dave, because otherwise it'd be kind of like
Yeah.
confusing. Do you want to know the year, Dave? So that's fine. No, that's okay. I'll tell you the year if you don't want to know it.
That's fine, that's fine. Dave, can you make a bang in the distance?
Like it's not huge. It's just like that taps.
It's only, yeah.
Meanwhile, behind the stairs, more anomalies are captured. Here's a short collection of them. This anomaly is interesting because it is very erratic, not like regular dust particles. If you look closer, you see this irregular light flash, which could be a burst of energy, a partial manifestation. What comes next is rather strange. We happen to spot a cat coming up the hallway, which could contaminate our evidence. However, we hear this unknown noise, the cat hissing, and then something hissing back. Now, we're not saying that it isn't another cat, but the two sound very distinctly different, so it cannot be the same exact cat. For now, it is unknown. This anomaly is only there for a couple frames before disappearing abruptly into nothing. We cannot seem to debunk this of being any sort of external light source or dust particles. Funnily enough, multiple anomalies have been seen coming from that exact same doorway. This will be confirmed later when we talk to one of the sensitives we work with.
Can you make one of the floorboards on the stairs creak, Dave?
Do you have any questions for us, Dave? Do you have any questions for us, Dave? Just use the ones to answer, if you can.
Well, if you've got questions, down on the floor there with the orange light, talk into it, express your questions, tell us your questions. So then we know.
What is vibrating in that room?
So we can have a breath. Can you speak into that? On the floor.
Fine.
Tell us your questions.
Stop. Is it the actual window? That can go in the middle?
Yeah.
The window's vibrating. Ask if it's there.
Ask if it's Dave vibrating.
Is it the window?
Yeah.
And Dave, is it vibrating the window? Is it the window?
Yeah, it definitely is. Near it, really.
Dave, are you rapping the window? Yes. Said yes and wrong. Do you want us, hey Dave? Do you want us to go towards the window? No, so go towards the window. Hold on.
Probably the vibration of the car.
I thought so too. While we are debunking the vibrating window, our upstairs hallway camera captures some anomalies.
You can be interacting if you like, so you can ask. So you can be interacting if you like, so you can ask.
We believe this voice to be the voice of Mandy, who is a regular of these hallways and the room they're in at the moment. And only a few seconds later, she makes herself even more known with a creepy giggle.
Was the biggest skeptic of them all until they actually finally, was the biggest skeptic of them all until they actually finally. How it work for you is straight away. So just give it time. Use your rods. Point to where you're standing. Rods. Point to where you're standing.
Are you patient? Are you patient?
Right, back at it.
Okay. Dr. Dave, you back here at the moment? You up here talking with us again? Can you?
Yep. Stronger now.
Keep giving him a bit of a boost.
Yeah.
Dave, are you happy for us to be up here at the moment?
So unsure.
So that's a yes, it's a very slow yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, go for it.
So Dr. Dave's been communicating with you guys here?
Yep.
Dr. Dave, whereabouts are you at the moment? Can you please point and show me where you are? Are you standing at the doorway, watching us? Yes or no? Open for yes or close for no?
So yes or no?
Yes. I'm not going to move them. I'm going to let them do their own thing.
Yeah.
Dr. Dave, do you mind having all these people here tonight? Yes or no? Use the rods. So that was a yes. Bring them back into neutral. Dr. Dave, can you point to the person that you feel the most familiar with in the 2PN crew? So that's Stan.
Makes sense.
Dr. Dave, did you play an important part here?
Spike.
I'll put you back into neutral. Can you point to the room where something bad happened? Use the divining rods and use my energy.
Isn't it really cold over here?
Yeah, it's like,
You
feels
feel
like it's
more
cooling down.
Is it cold? There was no draft when you went.
So it's saying that room over there, and there's a massive drop. Is that pane broken up there or not? The window pane, is that broken?
I suppose it could be coming from there. You feeling kind of thing behind your back?
Dr.
No,
Dave,
go
did
this
you
way.
have an affair with a woman other than your wife? Did your wife ever find out about it? Was
Sorry,
that
but
yes or no? Do you have any regret towards that? Okay, Dr. Dave, I really want you to come close. Can you come close to us? I'd like you to sit on the mat with us if you can. Do you feel comfortable enough to sit on the mat with us? Saying yes. Okay, you all know us really well. We've been here for a long time. Who do you feel comfortable to sit next to? Stan.
Then come sit right here next to me. Is that okay? Can you sit right here?
Point to where you feel comfortable to sit next to a TPN person or myself. Point to where you feel comfortable.
So he's sitting here where I put my
Yeah,
hand.
where you put your hand.
Because I feel really cold. Dave, where my hand is this where you are at the moment?
Point to where Stan is. Sorry, point to where you are, Dave, please.
So he's in this.
Kind of feels
I
either
think you're somewhere.
Yeah, there's some
I'm
up there.
cold. My left side of my body's cold.
It's
Okay,
cold.
Dave, can you use your energy? We believe you're here. We know you're here. We know you're of importance. Can you please make a spike to let us know that
Spike.
you're here? Pardon?
Spike straight over.
Can you make it spike twice for me, please, to validate? Saying you can.
Ooh. I feel like someone touched my hand then.
Dave, you've permission to use
Spike.
our energy. Spike it. So could you spike it one more time, please? Just to
Spike.
validate
Yeah,
you're here.
he's
Thank
good.
you. Thank you kindly for that. Dave, is there anything you'd like to tell us?
That's funny, because we asked the exact same question
Yeah,
before.
Dave, who do you want to tell it to? Use the rods. Who do you want to tell it to? What do you want to tell? Right there we go. Point to who you want to tell it to.
Point towards you.
So it's towards me. Is it a nice thing, Dave, that you want to tell me? No, or pointing
No,
still?
it's saying no. I'm just going to concentrate on you and let them do their own thing. They're very powerful. They're like very... Something's over there that's bugging him. Is he in the doorway or...
I feel here
There's something
is
there.
really cold. Really cold. I don't think it's a raft. It's too cold. It's really cold.
My left
Dave,
side's-
you've been great tonight and shown us your validations. Could you please make it spike again, just so we know you're still here? Please make it spike. Do you think you can do that?
recently.
Okay. If I count to 3, could you please make it spike? Do you think you can? Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Yep, spot on. Thanks, Dave.
Thank you,
Thank
Dave.
you.
That's a fantastic validation, and we appreciate that.
About the thing you want to tell me, Dave, does it have anything to do with me? You don't want me to be here?
Open for yes or close for no.
Do you want me to be here? Okay, so it can't be like he wants me out of the building or something. But it's bad.
It's spiking. Do you feel really close to Stan? Spike, do you feel close to him?
Be towards him.
No?
Do you feel that Stan's unsafe being in this building?
What the spike can do.
So I know you use my rods.
Is it because there's another entity in the building that is very harmful towards others?
Are you protective of Stan, Dave? If you're protective of him, can you please spike? Spike it once if you feel protective towards Stan. Use your energy. Are you protective towards him?
There's yes on that. So.
Okay. I'm going to count to 3 again. Show me how protective
Oh,
you
it's
feel.
It's Mike. It's okay. He's got it.
Thank you.
Dave, is it the shadow person downstairs that you... Is it the harmful entity downstairs? Okay, so he doesn't... I suppose all of us in a way would probably be at risk.
Are we all at risk of him, Dave? Or just Spike and two? Yes? Okay, Dave, just like to take a moment to know we are aware of it. And thank you very much for validating and caring enough to let us know.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like,
Dave, do you feel safe upstairs? Spike if you feel safe upstairs. Can you spike if you feel safe upstairs, please? It's saying yes. I know it takes a lot of energy. If you don't want us to go
Spike.
downstairs, can you make it spike?
it's spiked. So it's okay, we're not going downstairs, Dave. We're just sitting with the camera down there and watch it.
Spiked again.
Is that bad entity up here at the moment? Just double checking because I don't know if there's something near him. Like
Trust me,
anywhere.
I'll let you know.
I don't think it comes up here.
It doesn't.
Dave, the bad entity downstairs, does he ever come up here or she?
Spiked.
No?
It's not here.
Can it draw on the energy of the people that are up here?
Not like because they need to be downstairs.
Yeah.
If that's like again how Andrew guys things need to be very literal. Otherwise they don't get it. Like you can interpret that in different ways.
No.
It's like
Dave, is this a safe zone up here? Do you feel safe? Please spike and say yes or no.
That's
That's a
yes.
massive yes. Thank you for that, Dave. Thank you for validating. Thank you for communicating. This is your home. I appreciate you letting us in here.
The reason you can talk to us, Dave, is are you using Ben to talk to us? Yes.
I kind of feel like it's a group thing with you guys. I think Ben can initiate it. Can you communicate with Stan as well as Ben? Because we're both saying yes, but it's pulling like a... Do you feel comfortable communicating with Sam? It's a very gradual process, that one.
Noticed also now the group's in the same area as the last group, but there's no movement.
Yeah, no
There's
movement.
nothing. There's no like if there was someone in a big room and they're moving around,
Yeah, it'd be much the
it
same.
would be the same, but it's not. You don't hear.
Dave, is it okay that I'm here? Yes or no? I don't mind. Be honest, please. It's okay?
I think it's probably some days when we come in here and we do the tour and we're trying to get a response to there's some noisy. Because
I
we're
haven't been here
always...
for ages, so...
Me, like yesterday. Hey Dave, when I do the tours, take the tours with other people, do you think I talk too much? Yeah. Yeah, just trying to show people that you're here, so I kind of just ask a lot of questions. So try not to get angry at me. I don't mean to annoy anyone. It's just part of the job, you know.
And some people find it hard to
Yeah,
ask
some people are
questions.
a bit shy about it.
Is it okay that other people are here tonight, Dave? You feel comfortable, do you? Yes or no?
Yeah, I think we've asked. Have we asked that question before?
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'll be asking the same questions. Okay, I'm going to go and join the other group, Dave. Could you just spike? I'm not used to being around you much. Can you make that spike for me, please?
That's
Thank
fine
you.
straight away. Thanks, Dave.
Can I just get you ask one more time, just so I know it's a validation for me? Could you spike that? If I count to 3, could you spike it one more time for me, please? You don't have to if you don't want to. I've never seen this device and I'm interested in it. That's why I'm asking. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Could you spike it for me one more time, please? That's okay, you've done an amazing job. Thank you so much for communicating. I'm going to leave you with the boys now, okay? I appreciate communicating with you. I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you for your communications, and I'll talk to you a bit later. Yeah. Thanks, guys, for letting me.
No, it's good.
Yeah, I've never actually seen that.
Yeah, it seems to pick a lot more than this. So
That was fantastic how it was on.
it was on.
You're right, Ben?
Yeah.
It's been buggered. Dave, I know you don't like being treated like puppets or being told what to do sometimes. But if you could, for us, just this once, can you go down to where the other group is in that room and could you significantly make your presence known? Awesome, Dave.
Thank you.
Oh, I can see that you're replying on this too. Like it was spiked. So Dave, you go and do that, and then you come back to us and tell us what you did. Spiked 4 times. So it's either it's Dave came back. Hey Dave, have you come back? Spiking twice, I think. Did you let the people know in the other room your presence? Did you let your presence be known in the other room?
Spike.
No. Okay. That's okay. You don't have to do it. That's fine.
Spike. Yeah, little spikes.
You only do what you want to do, Dave.
Or depending, they're probably trying to have a conversation with someone else, so
Yeah.
doesn't want to butt in.
Don't you want to be rude to them, Dave? There's a no. There's quite
No.
slow, but slow no.
That's not a breeze.
Just pointing at someone. Follow Sam's finger. The rods.
Eyes. Thank you, David. That's really, really cool. Oh,
I want you not doing this, and my back is killing. Thank you, Dave.
At the same time, our downstairs camera captures an anomaly, as well as a strange breath. With Ben feeling exhausted from communication, Sam and myself try and communicate using the dowsing rods. However, we are finding it increasingly difficult to communicate through the rods. After a bit of rest, we handed the rods back to Ben.
yeah.
Sorry, I have to ask this question again. Do you find it hard to talk with Stan and Sam? I've got a flash.
So it's semi-yes.
Hey, Dr. Dave. Does Mandy want to talk to those other guests in the other room?
Yes.
Is it night time at the moment, Dave?
Just checking because Sarah thinks it's like she sees the place as sort of newer or
Yeah, the way it
past.
sort of was, yeah.
Yeah. Dave, can you see the place what it used to be? Like, can you physically see what it used to be like?
Oh, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna ask another question here. Dave, can you choose between seeing what it is now and what it was like?
Yes.
Still not need to breathe
I don't know, I feel like...
because it's really cold on here.
While we can describe what we feel, I think this physically captures what we are feeling as it's brushing past us, creating cold air.
Still not need to breathe
I don't know, I feel like...
because it's really cold on here.
Afterwards we form a group and collectively communicate to the spirits, asking about the entity downstairs.
Is it a bad spirit that's keeping you here?
Has the bad spirit only just arrived?
Does the bad spirit feed off you guys? Off your energy?
Have we brought that? Have we alerted this demon to you? Is it through our talks? Through our talks?
No.
No. Is it through? Is it through the crowds? Do you know what brought it here? Is there another way that you're able to tell us how?
Did it come here with an object?
After communicating collectively, we begin to investigate the other surrounding rooms.
Do you really like? Are you in here at the moment?
That was a very faint spike. It did spike. It was very faint though.
I'm sorry for all the loud noise tonight. It is a big group. But hopefully it ain't annoying you too much. Is it alright if we come and communicate to you tonight? Can you make that light up again? If you allow us to communicate. Right.
Hey, can you please spike this if you're touching my hand? Or you're near my hand? Sometimes it feels like there's cobwebs or something. It feels like a light kind of sensation. Can you please light this up if you're not touching my hand at all? Make it spike if you're not touching my hand.
Spike.
So not touching my hand.
Are you around us? Is that why you're giving the odd feeling?
Yeah, so it's round. So maybe accidentally brush past or something.
Are we in your way?
Oh, yep, it's spiking us to accidentally brush past.
Are we in your way? Can you please spike if we're in your way at the moment?
Contact as no, we're not in the way.
Are you by the window?
you looking at those people down on the road? Are you looking at us from the window? Remember the spike for yes. Are you not looking at anything at all? I don't know if that was for the last question because I was still going through that question when it spiked. So you're not looking at anyone at all? Spike for yes. Okay, so does yes to the other question then? So she's at the window looking at us, but it took her a while to let us know. That's okay.
Are the lights coming through the window annoying you?
Just remember to use my hand, use the device in my hand to communicate your answer. So then,
Is that a faint spike?
I wasn't watching. So the lights aren't annoying you. Spike for yes, leave it for no. That was the first spike was quite big. It was a three spike. So big one, small one, very small one. Are you referring to the lights in our hands? Do the lights in our hands annoy you?
Yep,
yes.
Right.
Is it only the green light that annoys you?
There's more green lights as well.
Does all lights annoy you? Yeah. Okay, do you want us to leave the room then? Remember, there's a spike for yes, if you want us to leave the room. Don't you want us to leave the room? Spike for yes. Leave it for no.
I don't think she wants to talk anymore.
I don't think she wants to.
Okay, well, we're just going to leave. Is that okay?
Yeah, I don't think she's interested in...
Spike if you want us to stay.
Receiving no communication, we ended up leaving, but something followed us and tried to tell us something.
Do you want to show us something? Yes. She wants to show us something.
Is it upstairs?
Is it downstairs?
As I asked the question, is it downstairs, an anomaly flies right into the rook meter before it goes off. Is this a visual interaction with the anomaly and the rook meter?
Yes, okay.
Is it in front of the stairs?
Please flash.
You go, Steve.
Is it behind the staircase? The place you want to take us? It's picking up, it's so... Whatever's following us around, I don't know if it is the woman.
Well,
I don't think...
that thing never comes upstairs, so does it have... Could it have
I
like...
still think it travels around, but it just doesn't go upstairs a lot at all.
It's like,
I
can
still
they have
think-
like an assistant in a way, like something that is controlled by it, or...
Did you just touch my leg then? Spike, if you touch my leg. I felt something grab my calf. Like, it felt like this. Like, it felt like that, like someone just sort of touched it. Do you want us to go downstairs now then? Remember the spike for yes, leave it for no. Do you want us to go downstairs now? downstairs and see. Well, we're going to go downstairs. Remember, you've got to follow us. It's getting going quite a bit. You've got to follow us downstairs and tell us what to do next.
Heading downstairs, we get no more responses. Instead, here's a quick collection of the anomalies we captured during this time while upstairs. While these noises are occurring downstairs, we are participating in group activities upstairs. No one is downstairs at this stage. While we were upstairs, the strange anomalies kept occurring and occurring and occurring, and we can't show all of them because of time constraints. At the end of the night, we go back behind the stairs with the night sensitive, and he says some quite relevant things that we've been investigating and found out along the way.
In which one?
That room there.
Directly here.
Yep.
Straight to the left,
Yep.
the first left. That's its room, is it? Or
That's the room that it seems to hang around the most, whatever it is.
is that the room that remember we were asking that it was we were there with the rods and we were using the rods quite a bit and it was pointing to that room?
Yeah.
They were pointing in multiple different rooms.
No,
There was only those
remember
two,
one was
and there was
Robert.
one was a post.
Apparently Robert.
But it wasn't Robert, it was just calling itself Robert.
Yeah.
So we had one
Bob.
point in there. We had one up the very end there, point in there. And then we had one point in there with the rods. All
Well,
the different times.
Was it mostly in those other two on the left
It
though?
was either the far one or that one just there.
Yeah,
It
that
was
was-
either one. But we had Andrew in last night, and apparently its room, like the bad one, is the far end one. And apparently it likes that corner. Oops, sorry. That corner. It just stands there.
There's nothing there at the moment.
No, I can't feel anything either.
Although where that tyre is, it actually feels like there's something hiding behind that.
Which is about where the door is.
Yeah, the door would be just behind the tyre.
Interesting.